Are you tired of your messy closet? Does it feel like you're wrestling a wild beast every time you try to find that one shirt you love? We've all been there, haven't we? It's as if our wardrobes have a life of their own, swallowing up our favorite clothes and spitting out a pile of mismatched socks. And the stress it brings. It's like a morning puzzle that's not fun at all. But what if I told you it doesn't have to be this way? Imagine a closet where every item has its place, where you can see all your clothes at a glance. No more frantic searching for that one pair of jeans. Think of the time saved, the stress dissolved, and that sweet, sweet feeling of accomplishment. Yes, it's all within your reach. If you're ready to tame your wardrobe beast, then stick around for a step-by-step guide on how to get your closet in order. Before we start, gather your organizational tools. You know, the magic wands that'll turn your wardrobe chaos into a fairy tale closet. First on the list, storage boxes. These are your secret weapon for stashing away your seasonal clothing or items you don't use often. Think of them as your little helpers, tidying up when you're not looking. Next, hangers. But not just any hangers, oh no. You want sturdy, well-made hangers that'll treat your clothes with the respect they deserve. They're like the knights in shining armor for your garments, keeping everything in place and wrinkle-free. Then, labels. These are your roadmap to your newly organized closet. They'll guide you to the exact item you need, saving you from rummaging through piles of clothes. And lastly, a step stool. Because let's face it, not all of us are basketball players. It's your trusty steed, ready to lift you to those higher shelves. With these tools in hand, you're ready to conquer the clutter. Onward to the battlefield. Now, brace yourself for the most challenging part, the Great Purge. In the world of closet organization, the Great Purge is a rite of passage. It's the moment when you stare down the barrel of your overstuffed closet and say, enough is enough. But fear not, my fellow organizers, for this is not a task for the faint-hearted, but it's a task that will reward you with a sense of liberation and an organized closet. Imagine your closet is a VIP club and you're the bouncer deciding who gets in and who doesn't. Start by removing every single item from your closet. Yes, you heard it right, every single thing. It's like hitting the reset button on your wardrobe. You're setting the stage for a more organized, more pleasant, and more efficient closet life. Now comes the moment of truth. It's time to sort through your items. Create 3 piles, 1 to keep, 1 to donate, and 1 to toss. The keep pile should only include items you love and wear regularly. The donate pile is for those clothes that are still in good condition but aren't your style anymore, or perhaps were never your style to begin with. And the toss pile? Well, that's for the worn out, stained or damaged clothing that's lived its best life. Here's the trick. Be ruthless. Be unyielding, be unsentimental. If you haven't worn it in a year, it's time to say goodbye. If it doesn't fit, it's time to let it go. If it doesn't spark joy, well, you know what to do. Remember, the goal here is not just to clean up, but to create a more functional, streamlined closet. A closet where every item has its place and every piece of clothing is a piece you love and wear. So, take a deep breath, channel your inner Marie Kondo, and dive into the Great Purge. It might be daunting at first, but trust me, it's worth it. Congratulations, you've survived the Great Purge. Now, let's move on to creating a closet that makes sense. Now, it's time to work some organizational magic on your closet. Imagine being a magician, except instead of pulling rabbits out of hats, you're pulling out perfectly arranged sweaters, trousers, and blouses. Sounds like an impossible feat? Well, let's make the impossible possible together. First things first. Let's decide on a system. You might want to organize your clothes by type. Perhaps you want all your shirts together, followed by your pants, and then your dresses. Or maybe you prefer to sort things by color. You could have a rainbow in your closet, starting with reds, followed by oranges, yellows, greens, blues, and ending with purples. Alternatively, you can arrange your clothes based on frequency of use. If you're always reaching for that one comfy sweater, put it in a prime spot. On the other hand, those fancy dresses you only wear once in a blue moon can be kept further back. It's all about making your life easier. Now, let's not forget about those smaller items. Socks, ties, belts, scarves. These can easily become a jumbled mess if not properly contained. That's where storage boxes come in. They're like little homes for your smaller items, keeping them snug and easy to find. And for the pièce de résistance, we add labels. Labels are like your personal assistants, pointing you directly to what you need. No more rummaging around for that one black belt. Just look for the label and voila, there it is. But here's the most important part. Remember, your closet is a living, breathing space. It's not a museum exhibit. It's okay if things get a little messy from time to time. The goal is not perfection, but rather a system that makes sense for you and your lifestyle. With everything in its proper place, your closet is now a paradise of organization. But how do you keep it that way? Keeping your closet organized is like maintaining a garden. It needs regular care and attention. Just like you wouldn't let your plants wither, don't let your closet descend into chaos. Here's how to keep your closet in tip-top shape. Firstly, make a habit of returning items to their designated spots immediately after use. Don't let that shirt drape over the chair or those shoes sit in the living room. It's easy to think, I'll put it away later. But let's be honest, later often turns into never. Secondly, set aside a few minutes each week to tidy up. This isn't a full-blown organizational session, just a quick once-over. Ensure everything is in its place and nothing has snuck into the wrong section. Lastly, every season, take a moment to reassess. Has your lifestyle changed? Do you need to adjust your organization system? Remember, your closet should work for you, not the other way around. With these tips, you can keep your closet looking neat and tidy. Remember, a little effort goes a long way.